video I did was really bad, and so I decided to redo it. A long time ago, I was studying what gravity was and what perpetual motion was and what centrifugal force was and what all that force is all about. I made several different types of inventions to understand it, and I ended up discovering from all of my inventions that it all came down to time. And then after I made a couple of projects, I felt satisfied with what I've done, and I discovered, you really can't take energy from it because it's all a part of perpetual motion, the whole universe. But recently my sister said something about anti-gravity, and after my studies I realized that there could be no such thing as that type of force. If you consider anything that pushes against gravity, then rockets is anti-gravity. That doesn't make any sense. So anyways, let's go ahead and go down to it. Because I studied gravity for a long time, I decided to make something that actually proves anti-gravity is incorrect. So I decided to make the matter assimilator. It's taking photons, and I'm actually going to attempt to make matter. The first expectations that I will have is I'm going to see the whole spectrum of light waves, but I'm going to prove them as not being light waves. Alright, so these are my examples of photons. Photons actually move like this through time, or through space. They move like this, but what you don't see is that they're also moving another way. They're spinning. The spin accounts for their color. Alright? But here's the thing. If the spin is moving towards to the speed of light, you can imagine what Einstein said, that when you hit the speed of light, your mass needs to grow tremendously or infinitely just to push yourself through time and space. So these things are spinning. Both of them have half the speed of light. When they hit each other like a car crash, going 40 miles per hour equals 80 miles per hour on impact. Same thing with photons. Half light speed. When they hit each other, it's light speed. They cannot go any further, so their spin actually bounces away. They transfer force because of this action. Alright, so the first one is color, moving very slowly. The amount of speed will equal color. That's my expectation. But once it hits half light speed, once you get this variable number, it's matter's rotation plus photons rotation. That's why photons actually orbit atoms, alright? So a photon spinning like this, it comes into contact with an atom, it orbits around the atom, and then it flies away. When it flies away, it actually gains rotation. That's why you get different colors from different atoms, is because it actually gives it a rotation, depending how close it gets to the nucleus of an atom, okay? So that's what I'm going to be working on. Now what my matter assimilator has to do is it has to hold the photon in its direction of motion. I'm going to use fiber optics for this. But I also have to rotate it. So I'm going to try magnetic fields. This is going to be a very, very big expectation for me, and I hope to have really big results. And if it's all correct, then yeah, it will. It actually would complete many things that Einstein said in string theory, and they weren't able to complete it. For one, it would fix the light wave theory. They wouldn't be light waves. And for two, it would solve the mystery of the Big Bang, and it would give photons virtual mass, meaning they're massless, but if you calculate their speed, you can find out how much they weigh. Or you calculate their color to speed, you get their weight. So, that's it.